All right, we just got in this Crestliner 1850. I'm gonna run you guys through everything we're gonna do on this boat. So it's an 1850 fish hawk. We are going to make all of this carpet disappear. We're gonna take out the sidewalls, the side carpet, we're gonna take out the front. We're gonna do all HDPE decks and hatches, and then custom Aquatraction throughout the whole entire thing. All right, getting pretty far on it. Got all the top decks removed except the front there. We're gonna be stripping carpet along the sidewalls, and then taking out the main floor, of course. As we're working on the Crestliner, we have pretty much everything gutted. Bo just got everything scanned. We gotta get some carpet glue off the sides here. Get some more carpet out of it, vacuum it out pretty good. But we have some bad news too. We actually have to do a transom replacement. Walking around here, it's just completely gone. So that's the transom. So what we're gonna have to do is cut some welds here, get this top cap completely removed, cut out this panel here, get the motor off, get all the shrouding off. Back here, there's a whole bunch of bolts and screws that we gotta get removed. Once we get all that removed, then we can get the whole wooden transom out. All right, we got the top cap off. We had to cut some welds here. But looking at the transom, yeah, it is completely gone. You can see where the aluminum actually shaped around where the motor was pulled tight, just because this is completely gone. So we got everything pretty much gutted. This is a good stopping point to get this scanned. So we dug out the whole transom. I'll show you guys exactly what that looks like. So this is the remains of the Crestliner right now. This is the transom. You can see that it is pretty far gone. It's just completely gone. So what we're gonna be doing is making it out of HDPE, and I'll run you guys exactly how we're gonna do that. All right, we are cutting out new transom. We have 2 3/4-inch sections, cutting out of a full sheet. Then we're gonna put a 1/2-inch board to get our proper thickness that we need of 2 inches. So this should just drop in. Marked out all the through bolt holes and then the drains for this. So we're gonna have the 3/4-inch board towards the back of the boat, and then the 1/2-inch boards, the 1 1/2-inch board in the middle of or the nearest to the front of the boat. After multiple hours and about 7 wrenches thrown, we got her done. It is wicked strong. So you can see the HDPE right there. Pretty impressed with how Crestliners are built, with how it's tied into every single stringer, running all the way across. So there's bolts way up here that we have to try and get up into. Got all those done. Same thing here. The only thing left we have to do, motor's mounted right now. We have to run the wiring and the hydraulic steering back together. We got to put these tie downs back on, some drains back in, and then some pumps and drains, shrouds back in. So this will never ever fail ever again. HDPE will last a lifetime. So we are good to go. All right guys, we got the Crestliner all catted up. This is the raw file. It's all in 3D. See it there? So what I did is I separated out all the sections. We cleaned up all the files, the exteriors. We marked out every single support beam and every single screw head. From there I was able to get hatch geometries, and then I'm segregating out the 3/4-inch boards to the 1/2-inch boards. And so now we're cutting out 3/4-inch boards right now, and then we'll be cutting out 1/2-inch boards a little bit later. What I did here is I got this new bulb seal, a lot thinner stuff. And so what we're gonna be able to do now is we're actually gonna put this bulb seal inside this little channel that will be going all the way around. Okay, we're cutting out 3/4-inch board right now. I made this flange here for the 1/2-inch board to actually rest on there. So this whole piece will get removed, and then this is the inside well. And that 1/2 inch board is exactly 1/8 inch away from the edge, and everything will fit perfectly. This boat's coming along really nicely. We got all the decks installed. We are now going to be cutting some Aquatraction, excuse me, some more HDPE. We're going to be capping this off so we can mount the throttle and then go right up to this gas tank, gas lines. Over here, we're going to do some fancy engineering. Customer drew all this up. And so we're going to be having a separate area for the black box. We're going to have a little opening, and then we're going to have a dash panel, all removable panels there. And then we'll have to have this incorporated. Boat's coming along nicely. We got new boards cut for that. And we have the new dash cut. So we're going to be really cool on how this is all put together. We're going to use these inserts that will go into this hole. That'll be flush out there. And then we're going to use 1/4-20 stainless bolts. And then we'll run this through just like this. So we'll have a hole cut right here. So it'll be super nice to remove everything. Front dash came out amazing. We cut a hole for a power cable for the graph. Then we cut a power cable for the trolling motor. He's gonna hardwire it in. Added in a light. These are all removable with those screw-in adapters that I showed you guys yesterday. So this is gonna be for the black box. You can actually remove that whole panel, mount the black box to it, and then actually put it back in. All right, so Bo just got everything scanned up. So we use our ProLiner, and he actually scanned the whole boat all in one file. So now we can take this, bring it into CAD, work our magic, clean up all these lines, add in logos, rulers, etc. But every single surface in this boat is getting covered. We're gonna be doing these sidewalls. So these HDPE sidewalls, these sidewalls, the decks up on top, underneath the consoles, underneath inside the cockpit area. We're gonna be covering up this face, the whole bow area, pad. Lots and lots and lots of Aquatraction. Probably this face too. So I'm gonna go nuts with this one. After we get done designing the Aquatraction, we are going to be adding in new stainless steel latches for everything. All of these hatches will get new stainless steel hardware, and then this whole boat will be super functional. Crestliner has been approved. What we're going to be doing is cutting Aquatraction pretty much all day today. One of the pads we went with a pretty sick walleye. This will be inside the cockpit, and I'll run you guys through exactly what we did. What we do is after we get done cutting, it comes with PSA on the back, pressure sensitive adhesive, and we score the paper just with the utility knife. And so then we can peel this back, expose that glue. So we'll peel this back about 2 inches, crease it, and then we'll lay it inside the boat, position it, and we'll tack this down. Peel off the paper and just work it this way, peel off the paper, work it that way, and then it's fully installed. Guys, we're just starting to install. We got everything primed twice, primer 94, it's an adhesive promoter, and so now we're ready to go and install all of these pads. It's crazy on how accurate that digitizer is. It's just so precise. All right guys, we got pretty far on this boat. We only ran into one issue, and we don't have enough cam bars. So we are actually gonna make some tomorrow, I think. We have the consoles to mount yet, the latches to get done. Everything looks really clean, really good. And so, yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date on this tomorrow. Crestliner is done. We're just cleaning the floors now after we Had to install some miscellaneous stuff, and so this boat is ready to head home. It'll be picked up on Thursday. So this was a fun one. We got everything out, all the wood decks, all the carpet, took off this aluminum panel, made a new HDPE construction, customized to be able to unscrew those and get access to everything. We wrapped bulb seal on the bottom and the top for moisture, and then just to clean it up a little bit more. All new stainless steel latches, custom fabricated cam bars, and then a brand new transom.